live. And live. I also live. Key. Gex, where are you? Here we are. Here you going? Look, here you going. Who's a good lady? Who's a good lady? I've got a better idea. Say something, I'm giving up on you. What? Alright, Peppy. Enjoy lying on that while you can. It's getting moved tomorrow. Oh, there's somewhere to stash your bone. Are you full up? Plenty of places. Plenty of places. Sorry, darling. Alrighty. I think I'm a bit ready to go. Alright. I haven't done a retro art stream in a long time. I can't even remember when the last one was. Well, it's just about 8 o'clock. Shall we dance? Let's do this. Right in the nostalgia. Yes, I know. I wanted to do the British version or the European version, so we could get Leslie Phillips instead of Dana Gould. But it wasn't working for some strange reason.
Since retiring from the public's eye, I had resigned myself to a life of solitude. For 2 years, I started my day watching Kung Fu theater. Days, then weeks blurred into one long, greasy telethon. The next thing I know, some government goons show up at my place. It seems they've caught a whiff of old Mr. Sunshine himself, Rez. He's back in the media dimension, and they think I'm crazy enough to go back in after him. So they whisked me away to Interrogation 101. they play rough. Start giving me the business. I give a little back. So we negotiate a little something to cover my expenses. They throw in one of those secret agent suits, and I tell them we got a deal. Looks like I'm headed back into the media dimension. It's gonna be deja ouch all over again.
Oh yeah, I love this game.
Coming through.
So of course this is not a horror game, but there's a lot of horror levels. So I'm gonna do all I can to only play the horror levels. If we run out, if I get to a roadblock and have to play another level to proceed, we'll swap to another game in the Gex series. Because all three games in the series have horror levels, conveniently. Of course, this is a bit of a stretch for Terrorthon playing this. But allow me to explain. So, I only got home like half an hour ago. I didn't have time today to set up anything else. And this was on the list. I already had it downloaded and working and all the rest of it, so I thought, screw it. Do some Gex. Nice and chill. But from now on, it will be pure horror. So we have our first horror level here. Smell Razor.
Beam me up, Scotty.
See what they did there. So here we go. Screen TV. Smell Razor. It's very similar to Mario 64, this game.
Here's Gexy!
And yet Gex has a very big mouth for those who have never played these games. He quotes horror movies a lot. Well, he quotes all movies and sometimes throws in little twists of his own. So we can collect a certain number of items and we'll get a white television remote. The objective of the game is to get the red remotes, and that'll unlock new areas and eventually you'll arrive at the final boss and beat the game. So very much
Beverly Hills adjacent.
yeah. Very similar to Mario 64 in the sense that you're getting all these collectibles to proceed further into the game, and each level has multiple objectives. Extremely similar. Oop. Except the controls in this are...
Hi, I'm here for the real world interview.
The controls in this are nowhere near as good. Now, we don't need to get every single item. We get 30 of the skulls, and then 2 of the... I think it's gravestones next. Yeah, there. We get 40 gravestones, and then we get 50 hockey masks. And there we go. That's all we need to do. Alright. Yeah, I grew up with this game, so I like it a lot. I'm fully aware of its flaws. As with all 3D platformers, the camera is a real bitch. But nothing we can't manage. Especially when you're used to it. You do have some control over the camera, but of course it could always be better. It's quite annoying when that happens though, when you just jump into a wall and bang, you've taken a bit of... You don't take damage, but you get some knockback, and it's the worst. So really we can do the objectives in any order that we want, but I'm going to go for a particular one, so that we can get the other secret remote out of the way. So if we collect a certain number of items, we get a white remote, and there's also one white remote hidden in every level.
Mine, this is mine.
I know where the first few are. I might need to look up the others, assuming we even play this that long. I've actually gotten all of the retro achievements for this game as well, and it was no picnic. It was fine until the timed challenges.
I'll take one of those, and some of these.
You know, I really shouldn't stop
That's what
to
I call getting tail.
allow Gex to speak, because the truth is, the quotes he says are not funny. They're very repetitive. So if I speak over them, no big whoop. But how in the world did we get up there? I think I might have to time my bounce here just right.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Oh, Ghostbusters, gotta love it. Maybe we can... No, I don't think this will work, but... The mechanics of... Oh, okay. the mechanics of the height for your jump when you do the tail bounce, I haven't got them fully figured out, must admit. And there we go, so we got 40 of those. Then we get 50 Jason hockey masks. And that's one of the two silver remotes, not white remotes, silver remotes. One of the two silver remotes for this level.
This place is bigger than Drew Carey's bar tab.
I prefer the joke in the European version. This place is bigger than Oliver Reed's bar tab. He had a real reputation for drinking quite heavily. Him, Richard Burton, Peter O'Toole. Of course, if you don't know anything about British pop culture, you're going to be completely baffled by what I'm talking about. But it was before my time, so I don't really have a right to even be talking about it. So, not to jinx myself, but no damage yet. The game starts off pretty easy. It's pretty easy in general, really, as long as you take your time.
No, I wanted the pit there and the pendulum there.
A little Edgar Allan Poe reference there, perfect for today, considering the video that went up. And we've nearly got the silver remote. It's in the bag. So you get plenty of leeway with the items. You don't need to get them all, except in certain bonus stages where it can be quite difficult to get enough for the silver remote. And then we got a little Chucky reference there. And in a previous stream we saw an enemy in Silent Hill 4 that reminded one of our viewers of the enemy in this game. I'm not sure we're going to get the opportunity to see it again. Right, is this where I want to be? No. So, I need to get to the other room that has the water down below. So I missed a blood cooler, but that's okay, I wasn't going for that one anyway. We could grab this right now if we wanted to. By the way, if we get another 50 after getting the silver remote, we'll just get another extra life. But death in this game is quite rare. And luckily the stages are pretty short too, so death is really a minor inconvenience at worst. Yeah, that enemy there. Yeah, it reminded someone. An enemy in Silent Hill 4 reminded someone of that enemy. Understandably, very similar. So because we activated the switch hidden behind the bookcase, we can use this elevator. And we'll know it's working because we see the rest of these paintings. Aren't they just lovely? You can also enter first person mode to get a better look. So what's going on with this one? It's just a very tall man. Nothing particularly scary. And the silver remote is right here. We do unlock extra levels if we get enough of them. And one of them, I think the second bonus level we unlock is horror themed, so it couldn't hurt to grab them. Assuming I can remember where they are and stuff. Let me just check my phone here, see if anything important is happening. Nope, nothing important. Right.
It's tail time.
Speaking of extra lives, these purple flies in the TVs are also extra lives. So already we've got 10.
I can't dog duty.
And unless we're talking about the space levels, which we won't be seeing today anyway, I'm pretty sure 10 could get us through the whole game. Look at that. Not too shabby. Of course, we're not going to bother saving because we're only playing it for this session. And then, of course, if the game crashes, we'll be in deep shit, but we'll be fine.
It's tail time.
So straight back in, we're going to grab the other ones. So let's go for the blood coolers this time because they're a pain. One of the future horror levels has 8 of them. This one only has 5, thankfully.
Hi, I'm here for the real world interview.
Yeah, you said that one already. Yeah, they're amusing at first, Gex's quotes, but they get old really quick. Gotta love this sign as well, no haunting before 10 PM. The witching hour.
FedEx for Roger Corman.
Oh, Roger Corman reference, I like that. I don't think many people would get that, but nice one. Roger Corman's in some horror movie. Oh, it's Silence of the Lambs. Like he actually acts in it. Normally Roger Corman's a producer, who is often called the king of B movies, a title he does not appreciate, but it's true. So what can you do?
TVs instead of potatoes.
So see, you can crouch here. I can't think of any. Oh God. That dog lacks discipline, and it's entirely my own fault. Devil dog. Alright, so I don't think I've missed any blood coolers so far. We can always backtrack if we think we have. I'm not sure if we need to activate this, but I'll play it safe. There are no ill effects for activating it and not using it, so... Oops.
It's tail time!
We've got an extra life to make up for the damage we just took, so... Always annoyed me that you can't skip this. Is it really that important to step into the light? Oh, there's a blood cooler somewhere around here. Am I right? Where is it? And we get some health too while we're at it.
12 years of full house.
12 That's for 12 years of Full House. I've never watched it, but I have heard tell that Full House is not the best. But it has its fans, doesn't it? I wouldn't really know, it's an American show. And then this blood cooler here is hidden in a bit of a dickish place. Right by the door. Very easy to miss. And God only knows how long this toilet has been running to... Oh well, toilets plural. To have flooded the place this bad. Keep forgetting I'm holding down the R2 button, which makes us do the karate kick. Just want to do a regular jump. So there's ghosts around the lanterns, we can't kill them. But we can temporarily knock them out.
Ghosts have someone your own size.
So we hit it when it turns green, and it goes away temporarily. Just like that. So I think I might have missed the blood cooler by going too fast. I know there's one in here. Whoop. That cuckoo sound plays every time that you try to move the camera, and it's like, no, I don't think I'll go that way. Anyway, I don't know why he wasn't tail bouncing on that one. Could have grabbed that extra life. That's great. So yeah, so I remember on the first playthrough of this level, we saw a blood killer at the start, and I skipped it. And I remember thinking to myself, oh, if I'd gotten that one at the start of the level, we'd have had all 5. So I must have skipped it again, only this time by accident. So, back the way we came. I am certainly no speedrunner, tell you that. Just for casual funsies. Right, so... Don't know if it's in here. By the way, if you're wondering if the horror like tile set changes at all, I think I just saw it. Yep, there it is over there. Trouble is, I forget where the TV is that activates, that allows you to get the remote for getting all the blood killers. You see that there? Just phasing right through the enemy. Gex don't give a damn. You know it to be true. So where's this table up here? Oh no, I know what it is. There's a table down here, we ride to the top, right? There we go. You know, I can't think of any horror movies with floating tables, but I'm sure back in the olden days, there are a few of them. It's a guess. Right, so, where is this? Oh, it's right there, duh. So we don't even need to go back that far.
Have you seen Groundhog?
And while we're at it, we'll get this fire power up. So with this... Oh, you can't spit out fireballs in this one. In the third game, when you get the fire power up, you can spit out fireballs. But in this one, all you can do is create a little ring, and then that'll burn enemies inside the ring to...
I'm flaming!
In the manly way.
to smithereens. I just wanted to hear that line. Oh, I just remembered, you know what? Oh no, never mind, we're fine. See, I used to stream RetroArch directly through the window, and there would always be a little audio delay. And so then I had to capture my entire screen, which is what I'm doing right now. And I just forgot. Right, so let me show this off. And there we go, Frankenstein is fried. That's the only interesting use I can think of for the fire power-up, is completely destroying Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster, beg your pardon. Wait, I went too far. Have I? I'm confusing myself. I think I've went too far. No, I haven't. See, I mostly just play this game on autopilot. So... Just keep going, I guess. Oh yeah, duh. For some reason I thought there were 2 doors and I confused myself. But here we are, this is where we want to be. And straight over here.
Let's get it on!
Yeah. Not bad, I'm making some pretty good progress, I would say. And I think that opens the first boss. 2 remotes. 2 red ones, that is. Nope, guess not.
It's tail time!
So then it must be 3. So survive the haunted mansion, which... piece of cake. That's what we've been doing this entire time. Oh, you can just see my cursor. Not anymore. Right, so what hilarity are you going to hit out with now?
So this is Never Never Land. You'd never guess it from the outside.
Okay then. So you talk about Michael Jackson's theme park? Is that even still going? Nah, it must have been sold, right? Because who would run it? Yeah, that's kind of a silly question, I suppose. Of course, now I've said that, it's going to turn out it is still running.
Slip of the tongue.
I'm not doing that on purpose. Just phasing through it, breaking the game. Oh yeah, those crystal things give you hints. Which we don't need. We are the master of all video games. Both of us. Right, so, let me just cut through here. Oh! Oh, I've never done that before! I didn't think that would even work.
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo.
I don't know who that is. Joe Piscopo? Interesting name. Yeah, I'd never seen that before, where you just jump through the camera locking on to the step into the light sign. Pretty interesting.
The odds of navigating a floating furniture field are 3,327 to 1.
That's really funny. Please say it again. Hey Axeman, how you getting on, mate? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a pleasant day. That's me alone again. I had Saviour as a guest for a week. He left. Ooh, he left this evening. Okay, careful now. Right. So yeah, now I'm alone again. And it's all good.
It's tail time!
I like my own space, so I'm happy either way. Right, so that's the first horror level done and dusted. You got a good arm workout and good stuff. Good stuff. Ow! It's sitting on my finger. I need to get a workout of any description in. So unfortunately, the boss is not horror themed, but we do need to beat it in order to unlock the next horror level. Hey Io, how you doing, dude? What did we get up to? Well, I took him to a local loch. I took him to the highest village in Scotland, which also is the highest pub in Scotland. Oh. Gecko sashimi. Isn't sashimi fish though? Yeah, I took him to. I gave him a tour of my local town and the surrounding areas. We went to see Halloween Ends. Watched a bunch of movies at home. Walked Pepe a lot. Well, I guess no more than I normally would, but yeah, we had a good time. So yeah, so this is the Tiki Bros, and all you have to do to win is hit the blue fireballs back at them. It might miss though. It all depends which one is blue. Right, so there we go. 1 to go. Okay, well, I don't think that was me that reflected that one back. I think that was just the pillar that did that. Now, this might hit him. Yep, there we go. Boss over. Piece of cake. You need those Chris Redfield arms, don't we all, my friend? Oh, I need anything other than twigs. Yeah. It was a good week. And there we go. We've unlocked the next area. But I'm wondering, when do we start getting the bonus levels? I think I need 2 more silver remotes to do it. Which, if I can remember where they are in this horror level, we're covered. Right, so how many remotes do I need? I need 9. So I'm gonna have to 100% another level. Well, I didn't think this through very well, did I? Yeah, don't touch the roids.
It's tail time.
You don't want to end up with a Mardi Gras head and raisinets. Don't touch the roids. I'm sure he doesn't need to be told that, but yeah. I'm looking forward to June, Isle. It's like this week was a good warm-up for when the weather will be better.
Real estate wizardry of Tom Vu at work.
I don't know who that is either. But yeah, it'll be cool when the weather's better, so we can go more places, and there'll be 3 of us. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting times. Nice. You'd inject some G virus.
You shouldn't have.
That'd make for a really fun weekend. Get Hunk to come in and hunt you down. So I really don't remember. One, I don't remember where the silver remote is. I think it's hidden behind some fake fire panel thing. Oh, did I just went back in the door I came. Like, you see that panel down there? That'll burn me if I stand on it. But there's one in a wall that's fake, and you can jump into it, and that's where you find the silver remote. If I remember correctly. Is there any reason to go up there? I think there's something behind that wall, so let's jump carefully. Yep, well, it's a fire power-up. We'll just skip it. Although the fire power-up is actually crucial for speedruns in a way you wouldn't imagine. You get the fire power, of course, but you actually move faster and jump further when you're on fire. So you can use that to skip certain sections. Not that I've speedran this game or anything, but for some retro achievements I did have to do something similar. This is a little secret as well, this little rainbow hallway. Alright, well, keep me posted, dude. I would say I'll pray for you, but I'm not religious, but the sentiment is there. You know what I mean. So yeah, if we have the fire power up, we can actually tail bounce all the way into that little alcove there.
You have the swan-like grace of a young Nixon.
Obviously I know who Nixon is, but I don't know what he was like in his youth. Was he a chubby funster? I like these Frankenstein's monsters enemies because they have different death animations, and they amused me very much as a child, and even more so now, really. It's not like any of us are surprised that's happening. You spent more time reading than you have working in the past month. Well, don't tell them that. Whoops. Do I have to collect all the items again? No. Okay. It's actually a good way to farm items if for whatever reason you're struggling to get enough. Just keep dying over and over and everything will respawn. Yeah. What the hell happened? Did you see that? He just tongued his way all the way through the floor. He's a carpet licker. He's a rug muncher. Oh, hello. So already we're starting to see the levels are beginning to get a little bit more complicated. But nothing we can't handle. So, drop here for an extra life. Let's try and stay on 13 lives just for the... Oh no, that's not gonna happen. Alright, so where am I going? I guess up this way. I'm keeping a close eye out for this.
Let's get it on.
Oh, you wee shit! This fake fire panel. Why wasn't he hitting it? He got it in the end, but who knows? Yeah, I'll cross my fingers for you, Isle, my friend. I'm sure you'll be fine. Last in, first out, and all that. Anything over here? So I'm guessing the silver remote is in another door. But yeah, for a Gex game, you know, a childish platformer. Well, it's not totally childish. There's a lot of adult references in it. Yeah, the atmosphere is very good for the horror levels, I think. Whoops. Right, so get rid of you. So why is that telling me to jump that way? Will the camera stay put, please? Uh-oh. Oh. Well, that's not great. You're very much in the range of the 15 people. Well, shit. But you say it's a temporary layoff, so even if you are affected, you'll be coming back eventually, right? You've been there, you've been loyal. I know that doesn't really matter in the eyes of the man, the corporations and everything.
Let's get it on.
So we didn't get enough items, but that's okay. We'll go through one of the other doors and we'll get enough. Now, for those who weren't here at the start and missed me saying it, if we run into a roadblock, I'll just switch games because all three Gex games have horror levels. And all of them are at the very start, so that's very convenient. So that's what we'll do. That's very true, Axeman. Like, here in the UK, we're just crumbling. Like, the Tesco meal deal has went up in price.
Halloween at Rip Taylor's. And
that's saying a lot, that hasn't moved for like 10 years, but inflation is finally hitting Tesco. And they're saying, oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, our prices are going up, but you can earn extra money by working for us over the festive period, because we're not totally desperate for staff or anything like that. And the NHS is falling apart, and it's just fun times all around the world.
Taste my tail.
Oh, I want him to do the spinny one. The spinny death animation is the funniest, in my onion. So, oh, is it there? There it is. There. Here's the fake panel, and there we go.
Forget about it.
So now we just need to get the silver remote for beating the level, for collecting all the items.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Get all the red remotes, and we're done with this level too. To be fair, the cartoon levels in this are kind of horrifying. But, you know, that really would be stretching the definition of horror. So we're not going to do that. Oh, I noticed the things didn't respawn this time. Interesting. I wonder why not. So it's green, red and pink. Yeah, here, this is where we want to be. Uh-oh. Get to safety. There we go. The cost of macaroni doubled in price. Oh man. I remember I was having a conversation with a colleague and she was talking about how her flatmate or housemate, is that a flat or a house she got? I can't remember. Either way, she was saying how her housemate had started freezing loaves of bread, and she asked me if I thought that was ridiculous. I said I did, because I said, well, the price of a loaf of bread is like nothing. Why would you need to freeze it? Like how hard up for cash are you that you need to freeze a loaf of bread to preserve it? And then she said, well, the price of bread nowadays, and then she told me what it was, over £1. I went, oh shit, that's doubled as well. So yeah, we're living in scary times, friends. Like, I almost feel bad sitting playing retro video games when I could be out there helping the NHS. So, to my credit, I am running this charity thing for Terrorthon, so I'm doing what I can while, you know, while trying to be entertaining. Whether I'm succeeding is not for me to say, but I'm certainly trying. So I don't think we're going to get enough items again. Yeah, I'll bet you do. Miss those days. Kilos of free meat, man. I could live on that, and I would be quite happy. Right, so this is obviously the morgue. Red remote. Where are the platforms that I jump on? Okay, here we are. It's gonna be quite tricky. They come out and pop back in at weird intervals.
Now, a lot of telling.
But at least some of them stay out. Now! Okay, doing good. Wait, what? This is just an extra life. Yeah, it's just an extra life. Was I not supposed to... Oh, I think I'm getting mixed up. I think the level where you go through the morgue to get the red remote is a different horror level. So this area is totally optional in that case. Alright, so... Never understood what this does. It looks like a secret, but it isn't. I don't think it affects any of the red remotes, so yeah, that clock platform, no idea what it does. Absolutely clueless. The price of a chicken dinner used to get jumped about 50%. God. That, I really need to stop with the one takeout a week. Because it's so fucking expensive now. I like Chinese food as much as the next man, but times are tight. I think this area is technically secret as well. But yeah, you can see I didn't just pick Gex randomly, like the horror references are quite blatant and pretty cool, I think. The music even changes a little bit. The bell from the undead crypt. Oh yeah, God. That area was rough. Usually I'll get takeout if you're hungover or sick. I get, yeah, I get it once a week. I try not to, but I can't be arsed making 2 trips to the supermarket in 1 week. Like, I live alone, of course, so I just get enough for me, but with sell-by dates, and I like to eat all my food fresh, I'm not big on frozen food. That means that it's impossible to buy enough meals to last an entire week, so inevitably I end up running out of food and having to get a takeaway at some point.
Thinking. It's tail time.
That is what I was thinking. Psychic Gecko. How appropriate that we're playing a game starring Gex the Gecko when we watched From Dusk Till Dawn last night, starring the Gecko brothers, the characters that is. You buy for one person but you've got the appetite for 2 some days. Oh, there we go. It isn't horror themed though, so we're going to be skipping it. Also, you gotta love the pun on this one, Frankensteinfeld. Did not get that one when I was younger, obviously I get it now.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
That's a good idea, Isle. I should start doing that. It's an excuse to get out. We'll see. I'll figure something out. It was payday for me on Friday there, and my pay was not very good, so I'm a little concerned. I think I'm going to have to start taking on extra hours just to survive. Which sucks, obviously, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's your boy Bobby here. If anyone gets that reference, I love you. I can't finish it because it's got a gamer word in it. Yo, your boy Bobby here. Do what you gotta do. And we're taking damage. What? There we go. Oh, that's a smart idea. Get your Halloween candy on the first. Yeah. I haven't got any Halloween sweets, as we call them, this year. I will need to look into that. But I think I've went the right way here. But I'm struggling to get enough items to meet the quota. I might have to just explore multiple rooms to do it. But yeah, so I think this mission is the ceiling maze. So we're not going to go there. There's no reason to. Oh, you're going to go walk and get your 10,000 steps in? My daily target is 8,000 steps at the moment. And I've been exceeding it quite a lot recently. I've been getting up to like 12,000, 14,000. Oh yeah, Halloween is the occasion for that. Get the apples out. Okay, so then maybe this isn't where the maze is. But it's something like this that we're looking for. This looks safe. Gotta watch my health, of course. I've only got 1 hit point left. Or is this it here? Is there really only 1 item? It looks like more when you're on the wall. Because I can't double check. You wish you could walk for long distances without your knees popping? That's what stops me jogging. Oh, there we go. There's my favourite death animation for these guys. Check it out. It reminds me a lot of Crash dying in the first game. It goes, whoa! And then collapses and goes, dank, down.
You're nothing, see? You're nothing.
Don't get that reference either, must be honest. Sounds like some kind of gangster movie, but I don't know. 16,095. I definitely topped that when I was in London. because we got the tube all the time. I just hope now that the vibrations on the tube didn't count towards my step count. I didn't even consider that at the time, but it's entirely possible. So I'm going to keep activating that, even though I don't know what it does. So, I'll find this ceiling maze. I think I'm going the right way. Wait, don't we go up here, then there's another way we can go? Yeah, see, we want to get over there. But we need to stick to the ceiling to do it. I'm going to go up here and get the items. Right, try not to step on the TV. Right, okay. Entrance to the ceiling maze, s'il vous plaît. Gotta watch myself. Oh yeah, check it out. You can ring this bell as well. 10 miles in 1 day. Shit. Screaming to get off my lawn. Zombies ate my lawn. So I've very much been in the Halloween mood recently. I don't mean the holiday, I mean the franchise. So I watched Rob Zombie's Halloween last night for the first time in quite a while. I don't hate that movie as much as everyone else seems to. I get that people don't like Michael Myers having a backstory. I totally understand. But it doesn't bother me that much. I like a little twist. You know, it doesn't always have to be the exact same thing. So I think there's something over here. Or is it just this? Just health. Rightio. Trying to stick to this wall. I think this is just taking me back to where we were. Yeah. Where, oh where is this ceiling maze?
The real estate wizardry of Tom Vu at work.
Yeah, already that's starting to get annoying there. I told you it would. Yeah, I don't know where to go. It must be through this door though, because I saw where you end up to get the remote. Is it here? Oh, is this? No, wait, I've been here. This just led me all the way back to where I just was. You watched a video of rejected Halloween sequel scripts.
Beats the Matterhorn, what are you gonna do?
12 feet tall? Jesus. I mean, they did kind of make it look like that with the latest Halloween movies. They tilted the camera in such a way that it made Michael look about 12 feet tall. Pretty impressive. So this is just going to lead me back to the center area. Yeah.
It's tail time.
How do we... Oh, and all the items around here disappeared. The items in this room obviously weren't programmed quite right. I'm going to have another look around this section. Just in case.
Sayonara.
Now, Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie, that's a different story. That film is an absolute disaster. There's nothing in that I enjoy. The main character sucks. Like, it makes total sense
Benihana not hiring.
why she would be the way she is, traumatized and everything. But that doesn't mean she's an interesting character just because of that. Makes the original Laurie look so much more hardcore. Dr. Loomis would have had a son who took up the task of containing Michael. They almost touched upon that in the Rob Zombie one, where Loomis retires and his colleagues are looking after Michael, and that's when he escapes. So they almost went there. Pretty interesting.
Hey, Don King.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the only... I'm getting dry throat like a bastard here. The only time Michael speaks and he says die. Like, oh yeah, fantastic. Yeah. So glad we waited all these years to hear that. Have I been this way? I don't think so. Yeah, let me try and get this jump just right. Nice one. This might be it.
Taste my tail.
Right. Okay, that's a bit of a dodgy jump because of the camera. Oh, for fuck's sake. Speaking of the camera, Oh Jesus, I'm sucking all of a sudden. Too interested in this Halloween chat. I had no idea that Michael was as popular, or the franchise was as popular as it is.
So this
See the amount of
Never
people that
Never
went
Land.
out to see
You never guess
ends.
it from the outside.
And even on Discord, when I said, we're gonna watch Halloween, what did we do? We watched Halloween Kills and we watched The Thing for a John Carpenter double bill. And the amount of people that were disappointed that we weren't watching the original Halloween or Halloween 2018, look, I was absolutely shocked. I had no idea that you guys loved them so much. So I guess I'm gonna have to pander to the Discord crowd a little bit and play more Halloween movies for them. I don't know if I'll show them Rob Zombie's Halloween though. I'm not sure they'll be into it.
Reminds me of
I don't want
Halloween
to
at Rip Taylor's.
sully the image of Mr. Myers. Right, carefully. Okay, here we are, ceiling maze. And I'm pretty much certain we're gonna get enough items for the silver remote up here, as long as we check every nook and cranny. Don't ask me what these things are supposed to be, I have no idea. What have they got to do with horror? You got me. They look like they would have fit better in the computer themed levels, if you ask me. Not only that, about the Michael talking thing, but also the stupid dreams with the white unicorn and like seeing Michael's face so much, and it was weird, really weird. And Loomis was just really bad in it as well. Zombie just went too crazy with his creative vision, if you want to call it that. Right. But yeah, so there's a way you can wait, where am I? I'm not sure, but I think we're gonna have to karate kick. And there we go. Finally got the silver remote. Sweet tits. Right, so just careful not to allow the camera to screw me over again. But yeah, it's possible to get the red remote for this mission without ever touching the ceiling. Using the firepower up to do a boosted long jump. And then you can jump all the way over to, I think it's that area right here actually. Let's have a look carefully so I don't fall down and have to do it all again. Yeah, so if you bring the firepower up all the way to the top of that little hill there, you can karate kick and somehow make it onto this. It's tricky, but it can be done. And that was one of the retro achievements for this.
Forget about it.
And there we go. It's the horror levels of Gex 3D Enter the Gecko. I was hoping we'd unlock more by this point, but it's clearly not to be. So I will save it in case we decide to come back to this game in this session. We're definitely only going to do one session of this, because it's not horror. It's just something I whipped up really quickly because I didn't have much time to arrange anything else. So that's only 98%, I wonder why. So let's just be super sure there's nothing here that would qualify as horror. And that's the boss, so we need 3 remotes to open that. Kung Fu Theater, that's definitely not horror. Circus Central, nope. I think if we get 2 more silver remotes, we unlock horror bonus level, which is over in literally 1 minute. But in any case, in any case, we've saved. So let's just do the original Gex since you start the game in the horror land. So that'll keep us busy for a bit. Alright, we're off. I'm trying to remember how many more horror levels there are in Gex 3D. There's at least one more full one. There's 2 more. 2 more, a bonus, and a secret. So 4 in total. 4 more horror levels in that game. But we're going to play the 2D original now. And you know what? I'm just going to skip all these because we're sort of playing Gex a la carte here, so we don't need to see the intro. We'll save time and get straight to business. Alright.
Let's get it on.
I did not like this game when I was growing up. I far preferred the 3D games. Still do. But it's playable. Right, so, for some reason it didn't let me go in there. Now it is.
Like the slime boys. Nice touch.
Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, only 5 levels? Okay. We should be able to get through these pretty quickly too. Frankie and Helly. I think that's a band reference, but I couldn't tell you what the band is. So we've got essentially the same moveset, it's just in 2D instead. And we can cling to any wall now, which is pretty cool.
This one's for Johnny.
There's no real reason to collect all of the bugs in this one.
I am Iron Man.
Except to get extra lives. That's all they're good for. But in this game you definitely need the extra lives because it's pretty challenging. I'd say it's the hardest of the 3 Gex games. So I'm not sure why I'm not making this jump. The run button. What's the run button? Oh, it's one of the shoulder buttons. It's L1. Alright, there we go.
That's it. That's the spot.
Ah, screw it. We don't need to worry about 2 flies. I forgot there was a run button. No, Gex. Why is it not? There we go. Oh, we didn't even need it in the end. But yeah, this is very, very good for getting you in the spirit, wouldn't you say? Right, I'm not sure how we get there. Can we? Okay, not like that. I don't think we can. Oh, there we go. Oh, we can. Right. So we've got to keep an eye out for these secrets as well, because we are still on the lookout for
That's
remotes.
what I call getting some tail.
I'm invincible.
I like what they did with the moon. I always thought that, in my mind, that's how the moon always looks. You see that face, only of course it doesn't have that nose. But otherwise, that's a faithful representation of the moon. Right, so can I reach that? But there we go. Oops! I think that was an extra life, but
I know when I'm not wanted.
screw it. We're all good. Yeah, Michael's build in the zombie movies was pretty spot on, and they could have like included a little bit that said, "Oh, yeah, Michael hasn't." So this is the remote, so we're okay to leave now. They could have done a little bit in the first Rob Zombie movie where they said, "Oh, Michael hasn't been talking anymore, but he has been working out every day to try and explain his physique because the man's a complete beast in it."
Got my eyes, I can't see.
Well, that wasn't perfect, but so those pits there might be an instant death. I'm not gonna find out. Let's just assume they are. Did you guys know that Gex here was gonna be the mascot of the 3DO, or he was the attempted mascot, but it didn't quite kick off or take off.
Kill your TV, man.
Very funny. Halloween growth hormone. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Please, Scoob, let's get back to the mystery van.
The mystery van. So now we use the remotes. And we got our next level unlocked. There are secret levels, but I'm not going to go out my way to find them. And it's very nice how at the start of the levels they tell you what remotes are here. So I'm pretty sure we can... There we go. You can actually use those skulls to take out the enemies as well, which is a nice touch.
Read a book.
See that laugh we just heard, that lady laughing in the background? You can hear that in the Worms games as well. A little bit of trivia for you. Couldn't tell you the origin of it. Okay, good, so we can bounce on them. But yeah, hopefully you can see why I picked these games to play. They're very good for getting you in the mood. Yeah, now we can burn things. And I think that means we can one-shot the TVs without worrying about the countdown.
Kill your TV, man.
So
I know when I'm
the
not
enemies
one.
are pretty much like Frankengex. Pretty interesting. So lives, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about lives already. So I'm gonna do my best to get as many as possible. Okay, I didn't screw it up that time. Good stuff. I've got all the retro achievements for this one too, you guys. I'm just the best at video games, clearly.
Geronimo!
Oh, well, Geronimo indeed didn't quite work out.
If this were a plane crash, I could eat the other passengers.
What did he say? If this was a plane crash, I could eat the other passengers? It sounds like something you'd hear in The Simpsons. Who knows, maybe that is where it's from. Yeah, this game's not perfect. Far from it. But I got certain enjoyment from it. And we're getting a lot of lives right now, but they do become quite scarce as the game goes on. That's how difficulty works, you guys. So, I think if I climb on this wall... No, that's not going to work. Uh-oh. Well. Whoops. I was trying to cling to that wall on the right and
Night the slime boys. Night
climb
the-
under, but it's alright. We'll just speed run back to that point.
I'm not in Kansas anymore.
There's one secret level in this game, and it is a nightmare. It's a maze, and I think it's one of the biggest mazes I've ever seen. And even with a map, I still struggled to get out of it. I was there for, like, I don't know, an hour. It was horrible. Whoever came up with that maze should be shot. That's quickly becoming a catchphrase. I gotta stop advocating for people getting gunned down.
Open the can of whoop ass.
Right, so fry you, fry you. I see we get extra points for frying enemies, but points are meaningless in this. To my knowledge, anyway. Maybe you get extra lives if you get a certain amount. I'm not too sure. Right, there we go. Right. I'd say we're doing pretty good. We've only got one remote to find.
Big fan of Kid and Play.
And then we've got the camera here, which is our checkpoint. Oh, but I think you have to actually hit the camera. I'm backtracking just in case I missed the remote. Clearly I didn't. Good stuff. Whoa, okay. Yeah, you gotta hit it. Okay. So that's health up there, which we don't need.
Sorry, Mr. Presley.
Searching every nook and cranny. Oh no, it's this. I forget what exactly it does. We'll take everything we can get, right? I think, oh, it's just like it's not quite invincibility, but it messes up the enemies, and that's what we want. We also want to get extra hit point there. The hit points, unfortunately, do not carry between levels. That would be nice.
Sorry, Mr. Presley.
But no. What? Oh, that's fair. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate that reference. Yeah, keep the Rocky references coming, Gexy boy. So even though that
Hey, look, SNL.
prompt is coming up there saying that we're getting slow read speed, we're not. I don't know why it says that. It doesn't affect the game in any way. Oop. So I guess no reason to go that way. Right, I want to show off the ricochet thing. There we go. Well, now I know you're coming. Uh-oh. I didn't think it would take that long. Hey, Kirsten. How are we doing today? Good to see you.
Please do. Let's get back to the mystery van.
What movie are you hosting tonight? I think I'll be able to watch this one. Excuse me. No work tomorrow. So checkpoint, which I forgot all about. That's nice. We get an extra hit point, and we're about to get our life back that we just lost. I'm trying to remember, I think certain enemies later in the game take multiple hits. Got health and immediately lost it. Because I'm a pro. So I'm just keeping a close eye out for the remote. Because if we miss it and then beat the level, of course we have to do the whole thing all over again. Oh yeah, I've just remembered you can actually hit power-ups with your tail to get some health back if you need it. So I probably should have done that right now, but it's okay. I'll just stay strong. Oh yeah, Van Helsing, that's right. Yeah, I think I'll watch that one. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, do the power-ups give us an extra hit point? Maybe. That may be what happened. Yeah, I'll watch Van Helsing. I like The Mummy by Stephen Sommers. I even like The Mummy Returns. In fact, I even like Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Even though that's definitely the weakest one. Alright, we made it. So yeah, I'll tune in for that.
Kill your TV, man.
Does he really need to throw up at the camera? Is that really necessary?
Please, Scoob, let's get back to the mystery van.
Yeah, I added Wicked City to the best of list, so we'll all get a second chance to see it. Right, onward. Oh, this is the level with the bonus, if I can find it. It's pretty fun, actually. And look, we got a reference to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. How great is that? I mean, why else would there be Killer Tomatoes? Like, seriously. And we got, wyverns there, I guess, or gargoyles, one of the two. Right, how do we do this? Oh, we just run up. The music's not too bad, but it's not exactly amazing either. It gets the job done.
It's tail time. If this were a plane crash, I could eat the other passengers.
What is with that line, man?
The dinner bell.
That's nasty. Oh, I remember. So the ladybirds, and that's what we call them in the UK, ladybirds, not ladybugs. They fully restore our health. So that part I remember. Just stay in the wall because you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Extra hit point. Don't mind if I do. This might be the bonus
I know
here.
what I'm not wanting.
No. Oh, it just takes us back where we were. Uh-oh. Oh, I just lost it. Got the speed power up, immediately lost it. Right. I should have tail whipped that. Oh well.
One for me and one for me. I'll take this.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You guys ever seen that? It's really good. So I'm gonna whip that one for the health. Any reason to use this coffin? Ah, there we go.
Scotty, shields up.
I'm trying to find, obviously I'm trying to find the remote, but I'm also curious to see, uh-oh, I forgot we can climb on these as well. Certain background walls you can climb on. You chose Friday the 13th for Fridays. Every Friday? What? Every Friday? Of the year? That's a lot of Jason. I really hope this new Friday the 13th movie comes to fruition. It sounds like it's gonna. But of course all we have to base it on is Sean S. Cunningham saying on Cameo that a new one was coming next year. I think I told you guys about how I got Crystal Lake Memories. Oh, X-Men, I don't think I told you. Do you remember when we were playing Dark Souls one time, I was talking to you about Crystal Lake Memories, the complete history of Friday the 13th? Well, I got it, man. And I can't wait to see it. All 6.5 hours of it. I'm not even that crazy for the franchise. Ah, I was trying to like fall off the wall and cling onto the one right next to me. Oh well, such as life, as my friend says. Let's get back to the mystery van! So I'm looking forward to watching Crystal Lake Memories. Hey, Timothy! Good to see you, dude. How are you today? Playing some horror-themed gex. I forgot all about the Killer Tomatoes here. I'm very happy with that. And the movie Return of the Killer Tomatoes has George Clooney in it, and seriously. But he doesn't like it when, apparently he doesn't like it when you bring that up to him. I wonder why. George Clooney was in From Dusk Till Dawn, which we watched last night. That, I'll be honest, kind of shameful, but that was my first time seeing From Dusk Till Dawn, and it was great. Really, really liked it. Oh Jesus, that's dangerous. Okay. Shit! This level's dangerous. Man, they're wasting no time making this hard. I can just walk through the tomatoes, look at this. Maybe that's why it's called tomato soup, because you just walk through them while these power-ups. Ah. Yeah, things are good. Very much excited to see Crystal Lake Memories. Also, I got the complete Woodstock on Blu-ray, which if you're a music fan, you'll know how cool that is. The most famous festival of all time. On Blu-ray as well, man. I'm so excited to see it. Oh, really? I don't think I'll be playing it in hard mode then. Normal was hard enough. Yeah, I knew. Okay.
It's bonus time.
Yeah, this one's quite fun. So. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bad start. Oh man, I am sucking. I've never tried cheating in this. I wonder what would happen if I did cheat. Right, I'm getting my rhythm down a bit here. Right, how much? What did I do? Okay, 3 lives, not bad. I'll take it. 12 lives should be enough to see us through the session. Okay, so just 2 more horror levels and then the boss. And for the kind of game this is, the boss is pretty nasty. Easy, but nasty. Okay, so I think we're supposed to... Dickhead. We're supposed to go this way? No? So how do we get out then? Because I can't equip it. Over here? Ah, like that. Okay. Okay, this is precarious. Okay, we're good. Whew! 59 seconds? Nah, that ain't happening. Woohoo! That game made mincemeat of me. I mean, I beat it, but not without difficulty. Alright, give me it. Oh, look at us go. And we get the secret videotape. I mean, it was kind of hard to miss it, but... maybe I should have stuck to easy mode when I did Dino Stalker yesterday, Kirsten, but... we got through it almost bang on time.
Weirder than 4th of July at Rick James' place.
I don't get it. I know who Rick James is, I know what 4th of July is, but I don't get it.
Like the Slime Boys, nice touch.
Did he stick a firework up his bum or something? Oh yeah, that's the password, that's right. So you collect those tapes if you wanna... No save function in this game, so... So yeah, so you just get the passwords instead. So we got 2 remotes here. One will allow us access to the next level, and the other will allow us access to the next world. So, as long as we're thorough, they're not too bad to find. Is this ice? Yeah, that's ice, so hopefully we'll get an opportunity to test this on an enemy.
My eyes, I can't see.
Well, never mind, it's gone. And it's gone. Oh. Oh, did that count? I think that might have counted, even though I tail whipped it.
Higher, higher, lower.
Really need to get a handle on this. You fucker. I need to get a handle on my speed here. Because I'm going too fast and going right into spikes. Ah, shit. Well, that was a short attempt. They put those triangle bombs at the
Like
bottom
the
of the
slime
smoke.
boys. Nice touch.
Oh, cruel. What I can't figure out about Dino Stalker though is how exactly did they like
Times were simple.
swallow all your money in the arcades? Because it seemed as hard, as much trouble as I had with it for arcade game standards. It was pretty generous. Will you die? You're really annoying. Right, there we go. Yes, Gex. Awooah. I concur, my friend. I think we can tail whip these. There we go. And then bounce on you. Anything up? Oh! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have eaten it. And we would have got all our health back and an extra hit point. Bummer! Trouble is, in this game, the tail and the tongue buttons are flipped from every other Gex game.
Me and one for me. Need it.
So it takes a little bit of adjusting. So yeah, so we're looking for the green remote and the regular one. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we got our health back at least. No, see, it looks an awful lot like the health power up, so that's what I think it is. And then, yeah, we get the shield instead.
I don't eat anything but this.
Oh, was that a Dracula reference there? I never eat anything but this.
Need it.
Oh, my shield chose the perfect time to run out there. Thank you very much.
I'm hungry, damn it.
But it's okay. We're back to full health for what we've got right now.
I'm hungry, damn it.
Right now, no, we can take out the fire dudes. It shouldn't be. I was gonna say it shouldn't be as bad. Then I immediately get hit by one. So I think there's a secret under there. So nice. No.
Someone ring the dinner bell.
So we got the ice power up. I don't know how much good it's gonna do us. I just want. I'm not even getting a chance to test it on an enemy because they keep spoiling my fun. Although I think is that one up there. Right, eat it, Gex. There we are. I mean, it's quicker to just kill them normally. Whatever, we'll take it. This game actually gets really challenging when you get towards the end, but nothing unmanageable,
One for me
despite what
and
my
one
childhood
for me.
self used to think.
Not yet back.
I used to think it was just impossible, but as long as you take your time, it's not too bad. Right, so
That's what I call getting
Yeah.
some tail.
This one's for Johnny.
I'm getting scared, man. Oh God! Just recovered that in time.
Hungry. Must find you.
Ah, you bastard! Oh man, it can be rough.
Like the slime boys. Nice touch.
You don't have to say it every time, Gex, my boy. So let's just speed run through. Ideally without getting hit, never mind. Damn it! Stupid things. Right, and now... Yeah, so the orange ones give us the extra hit point and fully heal us. Very generous indeed. Man, I had trouble enough hitting the Plesios. Capcom clearly didn't have their difficulty balancing figured out by that point. Because Dino Crisis 2 on hard was a massive jump as well. And I'm trying to think of Resi games that had multiple difficulty levels in the early days. Of course, they all have them now, but back in the day, not so much. Okay, I think this might be where we get the green remote. Perchance. Let's just... Might as well kill them because we might be... No green remote, but... extra lives. And whatever this is, I always forget. Speed. Bastards. So that wasn't the secret remote. As I say, I don't think, from my memory, the green ones are hidden all that well. So maybe I'm overthinking it and trying too hard to think outside the box when it's going to turn out to be pretty easy to find them. Like it could be up there, for example, and that's not exactly well hidden. Could be. Can I not get high enough to cling onto that? Well, let's just assume it's not up there. Another checkpoint. Yeah, fun game, definitely. You were able to get S rank on all the levels on normal. Damn, man. You know what you're doing. What was that? Oh yeah, do you ever play Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles for the Wii? It was an on-rail shooter of the series. I managed to get S ranks on hard mode on every stage in that game, and when I think about that now, I was like, that's crazy, because the perfection that requires, it's nuts. And I could have got an extra hit point from that, but I had to kill the guy. He was there. I had to kill him. No, damn it. You don't have a Wii. You can emulate it. It works pretty well with keyboard and mouse.
Please, Scoob, let's get back to the mystery van.
Did that wait until it finished the quote before starting the level? Screw off, man. The whole point of me skipping it so I don't have to listen to the stupid quote. Right, so... yeah, suck it. Right, here we go. What the fuck? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Right, so I guess only run when I absolutely have to. No! Damn it. I was trying to kill the guy without hitting the power up as well. They did that on purpose. The little swines. These fire enemies are just the worst. Right, up here, maybe? Nope. Oh, come on! Why did I get knocked down?
Like the slime boys, next time.
I don't remember having this much trouble last time I played this. But of course, when you introduce the variable of talking, everything becomes harder. As anyone who has streamed will be able to tell you. And it contrasts a lot with my attitude of never have dead air. Like, no, we can't ever have dead air. Must be talking all the time. And so, by doing that, I never get a chance to concentrate, and silly mistakes happen. I mean, we're not doing too bad. Also, nice background we got going on here. Like catacombs or something. Right, so now we know that that's there. I don't think there's anything else, but we can look. Better than nothing. So we got a bunch of lives here. And don't ask me how we get those ones though. There must be a camera we can hit to alter the level a bit. First off. Right, so okay, so that was right in our path. So we got the world remote. Now we just need to find the oh god. The level remote. Man, that was a toughie to get. Just keep going. If I remember, oh yeah, that's the exit. So, and there's the level remote. So I was right. It was right in our path. We really didn't need to go out of our way to find it at all. So silly me. And those laughs in the background are recycled in the second game for the second boss, which we didn't get to. Some parts are too hard to not get hit once. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Do you still play Dino Stalker like regularly? Or even fairly regularly? Last time I played Resident Evil Survivor, which is the the nearest thing to Dino Stalker that I play regularly. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without... There we go. Right. I've already forgotten, did I get the level remote? Or did I just see it? Well, that's the exit, so I don't trust myself, so... Let me just backtrack a bit and check the other... Yeah, up here. Jesus, man, I nearly screwed myself. Sometimes. Okay, good. Here it is. Yeah, I play a bit of Resi Survivor, now and again. I think the last time I did it was as usual for the retro achievements. Got them all, as usual. Because I'm a pro, as this session has clearly shown. Nice one. Alright, one more level in the boss.
Kill your TV, man.
He's just gonna say the same thing every time. At least in the other games, there's 2 or 3 different phrases, not just the same one every time. Was it? I don't even remember. I'll need to watch it back. For last year's Terrorthon, I did a little clip compilation in the Halloween video, and I'm going to do that again this year. Spoiler alert. And I'm definitely going to use the clip where he said "I love you" to Paula. Was that her name? When the main character said "I love you," I was absolutely incredulous. Like, did I seriously just hear that? I love you. Oh no, wait, maybe this is the boss. Yeah, this is the boss. Alright. Let's do it. I forget its name. Spin and puke. Okay.
I'm not in Kansas anymore.
Here she comes.
My mother does what? Where?
So clearly an Exorcist reference, which I appreciate. I forget how you're supposed to do this. Yeah. So we're gonna knock her.
Oh, that has to hurt.
Oh, that killed me. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, no.
Gee, Scoob, let's get back to the mystery van.
So yeah, so I'll need to watch back for when the Oviraptor first stole my resuscitation. Yeah, man, I was pissed. I thought I had the game in hand. I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. And then those fuckers came along. I'm like, aye, great.
Well, hello.
Definitely an Exorcist reference going on here.
Who opened the can of whooping?
Oh, I think I actually hit her. Right, so we don't need to get rid of the skulls before we can hit her. Okay, so that's good.
Nighty night, and good night.
And she's on to the second phase. And it's over. That was it. I knew it was easy, but damn.
Smoked him.
Quite right.
Like the slime boys, nice touch.
Nice one. So there we got our password. But that's all the horror levels for this game. Oh, we've got 2 of these. Does this unlock another horror level? No, that's the cartoon world. What? Well, I'm pretty sure that's all the horror levels no matter what, but we'll see where this leads. New Toonland.
Oh no, I'm too young to have a second childhood.
No, it's not, but I'll try to do it next year, but I'm not sure how I would. Okay, so that opens up the first level in New Toonland. So out of curiosity, what's this over here? Does this lead me back to the world map? Or is this a level? The dome. Yeah, this is the main hub, isn't it?
Yeah, this place has all the warmth of a Dick Clark special.
Alrighty, well, that's it for the horror levels in this game. So I guess we'll do the horror level of the third game. But to be honest, calling it horror is a bit of a stretch, but it's like a murder mystery sort of deal. So, it has horror elements. Probably quicker if I just do it this way. Load that content, dude. Deep cover gecko. Q. Big. Alright. See, I don't know, like, what's the state of original Xbox emulation at this point? Is it possible? I do have an Xbox 360, so I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's have a look right now. How much it would cost to get Dino Crisis 3 on the original Xbox. Because the 360 is backwards compatible, right? So it should work fine on that. Dino Crisis 3. £15. That's a bit steep. I'll try and emulate it, but I've never emulated the original Xbox, so I can't make any promises, but I'll try. I think this is most people's favourite Gex game. It's my second favourite. I like Gex 2 the best, mainly for nostalgic reasons. Although I played this as a child as well, but I don't know, it just didn't click with me quite as much as the second game. But there's no denying it's the most ambitious of the series. Do you know what pisses me off though? You can unlock secret characters in this, right? But you can only play as them in the bonus levels, which are timed. So you get to mess around with them for like 2 minutes. Even if you use if you use Game Shark or whatever the cheat device of the PS1 was, it still didn't work. It still didn't let you go into the regular levels with the characters. So that pissed me off. Something awful. The corners were easier to animate. Do you know what I could do? Just for you. This is just for you, Timothy. Wait, hold on. Do I actually have this game? Let's see. Gotta remember you guys can see my screen. That's alright. There's nothing. There's nothing you shouldn't see. So, do I have this game? I do have it. Yeah, let's play this for like 5 minutes and then we'll go back to Gex 3 here. Yeah, I wonder if you've... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to open it. Oops. Yeah, just for you, I'm going to play this for 5 minutes. I grew up with this game. See, when you said Allosaurus, it just reminded me of this game. Oh, you have it? Do you know, and here's something that pisses me off about this game, I'll show you. Still going out. Yep, 2 hours every night. Every night that I can, of course. You know, if I'm working till 10 PM, then obviously I'm not going to be able to stream from 8 till 10. But yeah, I'll play one match of this and then we'll do Gex 3. Because I'm nice. But yeah, I'll show you what pisses me off about this game. Right. Where is it? Yeah, look! Tell me what you see. What is that? That is a Stegosaurus. Can you play as it in the game? No, you cannot. What the fuck? They went to the trouble of modelling it, but you can't play as it? Why not? I know it's a herbivore. I don't care. And I was convinced. I thought, oh, it must be in the game. But because the game was not very popular, there wasn't much information out there on it. So I just thought... I'll show you. So, arcade. We're only playing one match, so it really doesn't matter what mode I pick. So I thought, if I beat the game on, I think it was hard mode with this piece of crap, will I be able to select it without it starting? Cancel. Right, that was close. Yeah, so I thought if I beat the game with that, which is the closest thing to a Stego in the game, I'd unlock the Stegosaurus. Nope! Looks nothing like it, it's just a different skin. I was fucking livid. Yeah, I'm gonna go this guy. If only there were people out there you could hire to hack games, and then get the stego added in. Although I think it's too little too late at this point, all these years later, I don't really care. But I just remember being so pissed off when I was a kid that the stego you couldn't play as.
Battle 1. Fight!
Right, well, expect me to suck. I've not played this in ages, and I was never very good at it to begin with. Oh, you can eat the humans, can't you, to get your health back? Oops. Well, the human's dead, so forget that. Hey, Danger! No, I'm just playing this for 5 minutes just for Timothy in the chat, because he likes his dinosaurs. Do I have to win 2 rounds? I don't remember. I don't think so. Is that it? Oh no, here we go.
Fight!
Right, let me mess this guy up and then we'll go back to Gex. That's not a very good rage attack. Or whatever it's called. Man, that T-Rex got demolished. I remember asking for this for Christmas, even though I'd never seen a Jurassic Park movie and wasn't that into dinosaurs. And then I got it and I was so excited. I really don't know. Dino Crisis 3 was successfully emulated. Well, fantastic. Then I will try for next year. I'll do my best. Try to keep everyone happy. Right, so Gex 3. And then I'm sure I can drag this out for half an hour. Or maybe it'll just take half an hour period. Skip all this. But I'm pretty sure one of the dinosaurs, when you beat it in arcade, you did unlock a different skin and it was a different dinosaur. There might even have been more than one of those, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if I need to beat the training to access the level. I think I do. In fact, do I need to... Right, just slow down. One thought at a time here. Okay, so first and foremost, the game is a bit smoother than Gex 3D. I'm not gonna deny it. Right, so we can get a bunch of this stuff.
25 poor coins adds an extra hit point to your health, sir.
Fantastic.
You'll be able to spend these bonus coins on the bonus games in the Gex Cave.
Oh, whoopee. My favourite. Right, so how many remotes do I need to access this horror level? Did that say 3? 3. Right, so unfortunately we're going to have to do one Christmas stage. But I can do it really quick, don't worry. And we're also going to have to do the training. Which is also fine, that won't take too long. Training. Here we are, Rec Room. Did you get it? It's supposed to be spelled R-E-C, but they spelled it like wreck, like car wreck.
Come on in.
It's very funny.
The training area should allow you to brush up on your skills.
Yep.
Press the attack button to tail whack those hideous dummies.
Dummies. I always like the way he says that. So that's Alfred, that's our little turtle butler. A butler called Alfred? Totally not a reference or anything. So just get rid of these dummies and then move on. We get a remote for doing this, that's why I'm doing it, so we'll just speed through it as best we can.
Sir, jump forwards onto the poor targets.
You got it. Got all the retro achievements for this as well, by the way, if anyone's curious. There's the Nintendo 64 version, but there's very little difference, really. Well, actually, no, that's not true. One of the levels is completely different, and the Nintendo 64 has an exclusive level.
Jump again whilst in here to reach higher blueprints.
But it's still overall of lower quality. You've been reading so much at work that you had to order more? What have you ordered? I swear to God if it's Star Wars.
Press crouch fast running to perform a deadly karate kick.
That's not entirely true. You hold crouch and press jump. You don't press crouch. So I'm not going to bother going for the paw prints. If you collect 25 paw prints, you get a permanent extra hit point. We're not going to need it. We're only playing the first level. Zzz. Right, so, we get enough speed, and there we go. And there we go. Training done. Huh? Oh yeah, I didn't get the achievements for the PlayStation 1 version though. We're not going for those though. We're just messing around. So Christmas level must be over this way.
So, 100 fly coins in a level will earn you an extra remote.
I see. Rob Halford's autobiography, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. That was a tongue twister for some reason. 2 of the remaining books from the Drunk Maniac's Diary and 2 Star Wars novels. Shut up. I knew it! I knew it!
Let's get it on.
I knew it. Do I think Dino Stalker's better? No. Only because Resident Evil... Well... Nah, I like Resident Evil Survivor better. But the thing is, I don't dislike Survivor as much as everyone else does. And I am a kinda... Well, no. I was gonna say I'm a Resident Evil purist. I'm not. But I did grow up with the series. I started way back when the first game came out. I guess I'm just not one of those people who's like, oh, they changed the formula too much, or this isn't the Resident Evil I know and love, or any of that nonsense. A lot of people are like that, and that's fair enough, I guess. But I'm not a purist. If they want to shake the formula up a little bit, that's fine. Survivor is not an amazing game, but it's playable. Which nowadays is all we really need, all we can ask for. So we take out Bad Santa here, and that'll give us a remote. No, I know. Oops. There's actually a series of Resident Evil books as well. I've got one. The one that stars Rebecca, because obviously that's the one I went for. I haven't read it yet. It's called Caliban Cove. So once again, I totally fucked up the camera by karate kicking away from where I was. That's two games now we've done that in today. Okay, so we go back up the way I was going. Up here. Then we get our third remote, and then we can do the horror-esque level.
It's tail time.
Oh, the remote didn't even appear because I screwed the camera up. That's interesting. Hey, check this out.
Nice work, Frosty. You're getting warmer.
Not warm enough. When this is over, I say we perform a few experiments with Buddy.
Good technique, but that hat does nothing for me. Now how about you focus that extreme sports tail of yours on getting me out of here?
Nintendo 64 version didn't have those saucy cutscenes. Gee, I wonder why. Not just because it had the actress from Baywatch, but I don't think you can store video files on Nintendo 64 carts, so that's probably the real reason. Or maybe it's both. You know what Nintendo are like. Especially back in the day. Really, what's that word? Really, it's not prune, what is it? Prude! Really prudish. Alright, Mystery TV.
Lock and load, little lizard.
So, you're probably thinking, Mystery TV, a detective thing, what's this got to do with horror? Well, let me educate you. You can call this a little Terrorthon extra if you like. Detective novels.
With my trusty magnifying glass, I can spend the entire day burning ants.
Huh. Alright then. Yeah, detective novels, back in the 10s, 20s, 30s, and even the 40s, they were horror back in the day.
I feel like I lost
Sherlock Holmes, Agatha Christie, that was horror. Because it told of murders in graphic detail, which the public weren't really used to.
Somebody's gotta do it.
Oh yeah, it's just a paw print, isn't it? I could get it if I wanted to, but do I want to? That's the question. No, I don't want to get it, that's why I jumped off. It wasn't an accident or anything. But yeah, mad to think, isn't it, that
Jethro? Uncle Jed?
stuff as tame as like Sherlock Holmes novels and Agatha Christie was horror, but it was. And next year, another little Terrorthon exclusive for you. Next year, one of the videos is going to be on that very subject. I've even got the name for the video picked out and everything. Deathly Detectives. Fuck it, I might as well tell you now. I've told you everything else. So yeah, you know, I said it in the video yesterday. We're getting super close to having a complete history of horror on our hands. We've covered the movie timeline from the very beginning, like Nosferatu, and even before Nosferatu, all the way up to 2022. We've covered so many genres: slashers, splatter films, found footage. We've covered tropes like Final Girl. Like, it's kind of insane when you consider how much we've covered in 3 years. I should teach a horror class or something. The amount of research I've had to do for these videos, a lot of it I've retained as well. Like, I think I'd be qualified. Not to blow my own trumpet or anything, but I think I could do it. Yeah, Dino Stalker wasn't really horror, but I mean, it's part of the Dino Crisis series, and I don't want every single session of Terrorthon streams to be hardcore horror. That would be too much. We want to have some fun in the middle. Right, these enemies are annoying, these living stuffed bears.
Hey, forget about it.
They seem to get me no matter what I do. I really like. By the way, funnily enough, speaking of this year's Terrorthon videos, the music you're hearing right now was used for the Perfect Posters video. There you go, behind the scenes. It's actually a jam. I like this music. You gotta love a good bass line, don't you?
This is not.
Like that Panic Switch song I've sent to a few of you. Dun, 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 dun. Such a good bass line. Oh, thank you, Danger. Glad you watched it, girl. Appreciate you. That's a key element of horror as well, Edgar Allan Poe. So many movies have been made of his work. Gothic novels, as they were called at the time. Were they called that at the time, or do we just call them that now? I'm not sure.
One ritzy joint for a video game.
Oh, breaking the fourth wall. Would you expect any less from Gex? Right, there's some secret here which I didn't know about as a kid. It took the retro achievements for me to figure it out. You can actually turn these TVs on, and if you turn them all on, the painting moves. Oh, and you get a trophy arse right there as well. Let's get a closer look with our magnifying glass. This is the only level you can use the magnifying glass in. Bulldog. Not bad. Learn some new things. Oh, I'm glad, Danger. That's what it's all about. Teaching you new things in a fun and interesting way. I mean, I try. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes the subject matter can be quite dry, but I try. So for you to say you've learned some new things, that's great. I mean, if you're a reader, I'm personally not a reader. I wish I was, but I can never. I don't know. My mind wanders so easily these days, and kind of always has. I struggle to just sit down and read a book. I'd rather watch a movie or stick some music. In an ideal world, I would be able to read a book while listening to music, but I've tried and it just can't be done. It's just too much to pay attention to. So if we run out of oxygen, we immediately die. It's not one of those games where you just lose a bit of health. You will immediately die. So if you get 100 of these fly tokens, you get a remote. Much like the items in Gex 2. I know it's called Gex 3D, but it's Gex 2, right? The difference is the fly tokens are all in set places. Well, they're all in set places in 2 as well, but you can miss some and you'll still get enough. But in this, you have to get every single fly token in the level, and that can be a pain in certain levels, as I'm sure you can imagine. I love that! I say! I've always loved that. About the last stage in Dino Stalker, in order to get a high rank, you need to shoot and destroy as much of the environment as you can, because you get points for doing so. Okay. I barely survived. I think when I beat the final boss, I had 2 health left and no health recovery, so points were the least of my concerns. You got Ratchet? Nice one. You hate reading, you can't sit still or pay attention. I'm not going to say I hate reading, I definitely don't. Like, when I started this job that I'm working just now, in the shop that I've just recently moved from, there was no phone signal, and I felt guilty constantly asking for people to turn their hotspots on so I could get data. So I started bringing books into work, and I enjoyed it, I really did. I read War of the Worlds, I read some Franz Kafka, and then after that I just stopped caring and started asking for hotspots.
My tail says hello.
And started reading about utter garbage. By the way, Isle, if you're still here, the Quicky's back up. I guess all I could suggest, Danger, is read the book in small doses. That's all I can think. But of course, I suffer from the same problem, so it's not really my place to give advice. So you can karate kick these bears, and that will get you a free hit, and then hopefully you can just pummel them, and then Bob's your aunt. Oh, I was 1 hit away from death. Oh, you might be right, actually. Yeah, man. You'd rather listen to audiobook? Me too, actually. I enjoy audiobooks better. Not just because it's easier, but because a lot of the time you'll get the author doing the audiobook, so they'll be able to put inflection and read the lines the way they're supposed to be read, because, you know, they wrote it. So they should know. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Audiobooks are pretty great. I used to listen to a series of Unfortunate Events audiobooks when I was younger, and Roald Dahl stuff like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and stuff like that. Used to listen to those. Oh, and Disney stuff as well, and Goosebumps. Yeah, I had a lot of, now that I think about it, I had quite a lot of audiobooks when I was a kid. Yeah. And the audiobook of The Disaster Artist is incredible, because the author, Greg Sestero, does a perfect impression of Tommy Wiseau. It's one of those things you either know or you don't, what I'm talking about. The Room, Tommy Wiseau, The Disaster Artist. If you don't know about all that stuff though, you don't know what you're missing out on. So entertaining. The Room is like one of the worst movies ever made, but technically it's one of the worst movies ever made, I should say, because how can you say that a movie that's provided so much joy and entertainment to people, how can you say it's the worst? It just doesn't make sense. That's kind of my feelings on Plan 9 from Outer Space as well. How can you possibly say it's the worst movie ever when it's provided so many laughs and just so many good times? Technically, the movies are terrible, but in every other sense, nah, they're great. You're familiar with The Room? Good stuff, man. You know what's what. You know the score. So this hedge maze isn't that complicated, but clearly it's kicking my bum right now. I'm trying to get back into the house to get the rest of the fly tokens. And then of course, you only have to do that once per level. You don't have to do it all 3 times for all 3 remotes. That's one definite improvement in this game, is that every level is different, they don't repeat levels, and every level has 3 remotes. Whereas in the second game they sometimes just have 2. I don't think they ever just have 1. I think it's, well, except in the bonus levels. I did not hit her! It's not true, it's bullshit! I did not hit her! I did not! Oh, hi Mark. Yeah, man. You can quote every line in The Room. Leave your stupid comments in your pocket. You're just a chicken! Chip 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 chip! Oh man, I want to watch it now. Amazingly, we have not watched it on Discord. But one day it's gonna happen. And we should do it as a double bill with the Disaster Artist. So you get full Cantex, dude. That seemed to work pretty well. Tail bouncing on the bears. Right, so clearly I've missed... Oh no! Got them all! Nice. So I guess let's go after the magnifying glass. What do you call it? Remote.
Bubbles, sir? How busy? Pop 5 of them before time runs out.
That's got to pop the bubbles. 5, Alfred said.
Now I will tell you the origin of the universe.
My name is Alfred Turtle! That came out better than I expected. Yeah, I agree, Isle. I agree. Reading at least something is good to keep your mental juices flowing. You learn new words, you learn new ways to express yourself, and yeah, reading is important. So, when I say I don't read, I do not say it with any pride. I say it with shame, if anything.
That was amazing, sir. Well done.
So, although these are bonus coins, they do activate a remote once we get all 3 of them. So that's the sink. The next one is that stuffed bear, which I think is here. Yep, here we are. And what's the last one? The pool table, which I think is upstairs.
Now I will tell you the origin of the universe.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Please, sir.
What a story, Mark.
Time runs out.
It's always a good day when I find a fellow watcher of the room. It's the good stuff. I'm trying to think what I would call the worst movie. Zombie Lake. Yeah, I didn't have to think about that for long. That is, in my opinion, the worst movie ever made. It's the only movie I've ever watched in my life that was so bad it made me physically ill. And that might sound like an exaggeration. I assure you, no exaggeration. Alright, where's the last flea? And it's gonna appear on top now, isn't it? Oh, no, right, okay. We might make it. The majority of the books you read are in English. Well, there you go, yeah. Oh, 5 seconds, fuck. Oh, look at that!
Done, sir.
What's that for skill? Yeah, maybe I should... no, I was going to say I'll take up reading books in another language, but I will not get very far, so let's forget about that. I haven't seen either, and Timothy. I keep going to call you Anthony, I'm so sorry, I don't know why. It's because we've got an Anthony in our Discord server, so... yeah, forgive me. I've not seen Dragon Ball Evolution or The Last Airbender. I want to get some Dragon Ball fans together and we can watch it all together. I have seen the Chris Stuckman review of Evolution and it spoiled pretty much all the movies. Spoiled. Saved me, if anything. Yeah, it spoiled all the details of the movie, so... I know what the deal is with it. I already did, but I've seen a bunch of the scenes now. But I think The Last Airbender actually has fans, so speaking objectively from the outside looking in, I'm gonna say The Last Airbender's better. Look at me go, getting all these achievements that I don't care about. Although I probably will get all the achievements in this because I do love the Gex series. More than it's healthy, because the games are not the best in the world, but... why are we not getting Gex remakes? I saw a really good name for the Gex remakes, but I forget what it is now. A hypothetical name for them. It was something to do with television or movies.
Lock and load, little lizard.
We call it like Gex Uncut or Gex Director's Cut or something like that. That would be so good if they remade these.
Well, Sherlock, you found a good use for that magnifying glass.
Thank you, my dear extra. Now, what say you and I solve the case of the lovesick lizard?
Not a chance, cutie. But hang on to that lens just in case you run into any lady geckos.
She says that, but you actually do fuck her at the end of the game. And no, I'm not kidding. You don't see it, obviously, but it definitely happens. So we've got enough remotes now that we could move on to the next world if we wanted to, but we're not going to. We're going to break the 3 blood coolers again, just like in the second game. Nice little callback. So there's one.
With this raincoat, I make a perfect Sherlock Holmes. Or a flasher.
What? Some of the things he says are just like stupid. Like, a flasher? And a Sherlock Holmes suit? What the hell are you talking about? So first off, we're going to activate this silly thing. Massive mommy milkers. Oh yeah, you know it. I forget her name. Andrea something maybe? She was on Baywatch. I know that much. Yeah, so the bears are alive. We already know this. So the blood coolers are right over there. And we can get this one with a well-placed karate kick. But how in the world do we get the other ones? Well, let's find out. And actually, I'd forgotten about this, but what you're about to see is perfect proof that this is a horror level. It's all the proof you need. So this way. You'll be watching Black Adam next Wednesday. Is that the one with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? I seem to remember him posting some video about it on Instagram. No, I tell you what it was. It was Summer Game Fest. For some reason, he did a video for it. But he was only talking about Black Adam. It's like, did you seriously just self-promote your movie at the Game Awards or the Games Fest? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I say, that's not cool. Oh well, I hope you enjoy it, man. My friend and I went to see Halloween Ends a week ago today. That's the last time I was at the cinema. I really need to get one of those cinema subscriptions, which is like £20 a month, and you can see unlimited movies. Because you hear people complain a lot. Oh, there's no good movies coming out anymore. But the truth is, there are. It's just you're not going to see them. Right. So we're doing this again to move this bookcase. But what's in there, I wonder? Hopefully I can make my way back there quickly and we'll find out. Just kicked right through his bullet. Gex don't give a damn. Right, here we are. That wasn't so bad. Alright. Yes, killer lounging chairs. Can't say the game isn't creative. Right, so where was that bookcase? Here we are. So, I wonder what will happen when I flip this switch.
In the air will cause one to glide.
Look!
For some reason I feel like counting. 1, 2, 3.
It really added to the joke, counting to 3. I mean, I know what counting is, Gex. You don't need to demonstrate. But yeah, look! We are Count Gexula. Told you, horror. I sound like I'm trying to convince myself, if anything. If Zamasu stole Jiren's body instead, oh, that would be it. Game over. I think Zamasu might be in my top 3 Dragon Ball villains, like of them all. Cell's my favourite. I like Frieza. Don't really care for any incarnation of Boo. Oops. Oh well. There we go. That's that one. Just one more remote to go. Burp, burp. Jiren Black. That has a really nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Let's get it on.
Hey Aaron, man. Good to see you, my friend. You enjoying your trip? We're all missing you back home. Hopefully see you soon. You wish Nintendo would fix their online. Keep wishing. Nintendo are like so behind the times. Oh, and I forgot we can actually do this. No, can we? I thought we could turn into. Oh, we can. I remember how. Right, where is it? Here it is. Check it out. We are Count Gexula once again.
The flying part is cool. The undead part sucks.
Right, best way to do this. I mean, does it really matter? I'm not going to get all the paw prints anyway. So I think bounce off the top of the chair here and fly. And we should just make it. There we go. Bounce here. There we go. Right, final remote. And then that's us done for the stream. Heading back up tomorrow, going for another bath. Oh, I'm jealous. An isolation tank. Extra jealous. Well, let me know what it's like as soon as you can. I'm off until Thursday, so you know, if you want to do something during the day or even just have a wee chat, I'm all for
With
it.
my trusty magnifying glass, I can spend the entire day burning ants.
Yeah, you said that already. It wasn't funny the first time either. Jiren the Black. That sounds a bit suspect. I don't know, you probably don't know about the Beautiful Joe series, but I remember way back when Beautiful Joe 2 was first announced, before the game came out, it was announced that the villain was going to be called Emperor Black. And even back then, in like 2003, it sounds like 2003, 2004, even back then I remember people going, oh, that's going to cause problems. Emperor Black. And even then at the time I was thinking, it's a fucking colour! Like, who cares? And the villain's white, by the way, Emperor Black. Spoiler alert. He's a white guy. So, right, let's stop right there before I get myself cancelled again. Yeah. My point is, people need to stop getting their panties in a twist over silly things. Which has nothing to do with what you were saying. All you said was Jiren the Black. Who knows, man? Maybe we'll get another Dragon Ball game that explores what-if scenarios, and then we can see what Jiren possessed by Zamasu would be like. I think it would be sweet. You'll be a while, Kirsten? Well, in that case, I guess we can keep going for a bit.
They're sweet, they're minty, they mumble.
I mean, you're not wrong, look at that. They are getting down. I guess what we can do to kill some time is grab the paw prints in this area. And then I'll get another wee achievement, thank you very much. I did look up the achievements for the PS1 version instead of the Nintendo 64 version, and they took out the time trial achievements. Thank you, Jesus, because those were hell in this game. Even the very first one was rock solid. So whenever I develop my own set of achievements, I'm making it a point to not include any time trial ones, because they're a nightmare and no one likes them. So I'm not doing it. I'll just have to get a little more creative. So we've opened this secret. I forget what's back here. Oh, secret. We're not going to bother because it's not horror related. So I'm pretty sure the only... Oh, there's a paw print there. This one's quite hard to get, if I remember right. I think we have to use Count Gexula. I don't think that's his official name, it's just a name I've given it. Very creative, just slap Gex into Dracula and there you go. But do I de-transform? No, I don't. I didn't actually. Okay, right, so... hello? Okay, I don't know why that wasn't working.
I'm suddenly very thirsty. For blood!
Yeah, they shouldn't nerf Jiren. They should keep him as, like, the super-powered badass that he is. I always struggle with this. Oh, I would have had it if the kid... Oh. I always struggle with this paw print because the camera fucks you up. But this is definitely the best place to do it from. Damn it. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Hopefully this doesn't turn into another man-eater license plate situation. Because, gosh darn, that was pretty bad. It took me like 45 minutes. You guys have the patience of saints, you know that? Good news is, once I get this paw print, the other ones are easy. They're just kinda off camera. There we go. So into the rec room we go. Do I get to keep Gexula in here? I do! I didn't know that.
Welcome, sir. Please, come on in.
So I don't... I'm trying to remember where all the paw prints are. Okay, there's none there. Alright, next room. Yeah, not that much stronger. Bullshit.
Those hideous dummies.
Do you know what would be cool? It would be pretty cool if they did a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on Dragon Ball Super and just started the show from scratch, but this time follow the manga very faithfully. I would be so... what would they call it? Dragon Ball Universe? No, I don't know. But I think that would be interesting. I would watch it. And I think pretty much every Dragon Ball fan would. Although maybe not, because some people were purists and didn't want to watch Dragon Ball Kai. I've still not seen any of Kai, and I don't really have any desire to. Although I did see my favourite film reviewer on YouTube, Chris Stuckman, saying that he was the same, and then he finally watched Kai, and now he thinks it's the definitive way to watch the show, because it cuts out all the filler and stuff. I don't know about that, because, you know, once you get used to the filler, you come to almost like it. Almost. I mean, there's some good ones, like Goku. Oh, I saw that. Goku and Piccolo going on their driving test. Like that right there. That's a great filler episode. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, Jiren was great. Underrated.
To tail bounce, press jump again whilst in here to reach higher pool pits.
We should be pretty close to having them all. Because I can't go there. Just trying to remember where they all are. Back here, nope. Here, nope. So I guess... Okay, I remember where at least one of them is. There might be another one in here. Can I just not use the camera and oh, here's one. I guess I just can't use the camera in the rec room. It's a bit lame. So nothing on that side. Didn't see anything up there. Alright, let's just proceed. So as soon as Kirsten's back and ready to show her movie, we'll stop. Fill in the gaps.
Press crouch whilst running to perform a deadly karate kick.
Whis is so inconsistent, don't you think? I really hope before the show... There we go, that's all of them. I really hope before the show ends, or the manga, the show will come back. Come on, let's not fool ourselves. Of course it's coming back eventually. I really hope we get to see Goku and Vegeta fighting all the angels and the gods. Like, it has to happen. You can't build them up like that and then not let us see them fighting. So please let it happen. Maybe that'll be like a test for Goku to be the next angel and Vegeta to be the next god of destruction. Because that's how the show's gonna end. Come on, that's obviously what's gonna happen. That's what they're building to. Well, we're done in here. I don't really feel like doing the Christmas level. So I guess go to the next hub area and get all the stuff. Do these drop anything, or is that just a specific level? Right, Lake Placid. Flaccid! Beg your pardon. Lake Placid. I've never seen Lake Placid. I hear it's not too bad. So maybe about Killer Croc, right? No pun intended. I'll gather what I can here. This area is annoying because you have to make sure you get all the palm trees. To be honest, all of these levels can be annoying for that. There are certain things you need to whack to get the fly tokens. And there's no way to tell if you've already whacked them. So that can be a real pain when you're going for everything. At least with the enemies like that, when they despawn, obviously you got the fly token. But yeah, with things like the palm tree, massive pain in the arse. Furthermore, made Ultra Instinct Goku too OP. I kind of thought that when I was watching the anime. I was like, how can anything beat this? And then the very next episode, or the very same episode even, Jiren starts landing hits on him. I was like, but I thought you could dodge anything. Like, He decided to give weaknesses. Oh, okay, okay. I swear to God, man, Vegeta better master Ultra Ego and beat the next villain. You know who I'm talking about. Who's also black, funnily enough. No spoilers here, though. I feel bad for anyone in the chat that doesn't give a shit about Dragon Ball. Like, can you please stop the Dragon Ball chat? No, I can't, because I love it. 31 years old, and Aaron, I don't know if you're in the chat, but do you know Ross watched Dragon Ball as a kid? Can you picture that? Ross watching Dragon Ball. And then I told him, you do realise that that show's still going to this day? Like, really? Like, yeah. I think we can hit that parrot. And considering it hits us, I think it's only fair. Come here, dick. I'm not gonna die to a parrot, come on now. I am gonna die to a parrot. Fuck. Let's get out of here. I mean, gecko versus parrot, I'm pretty sure the parrot would win. In fact, I'm pretty much certain it would. Dragon Ball's full of retcons though, isn't it? It's hard to avoid that. I think next year I'll use this music for a video. It's pretty mysterious and has a kind of spooky vibe to it, don't you think? Yeah, definitely. Listen to this. Yeah, just right. Yeah. Oh, that just leads to the... Hold on. Does that lead to anything else? Oh, it does. Alright, well. Let's see. Couldn't see him watching anything but bowls and Rangers. Yeah, exactly. Mad to think, isn't it? Him watching Dragon Ball Z as a kid. I mean, it makes sense. You know. I'm gonna go Super Saiyan and defeat my dad. For anyone watching, he wasn't... There's no issue with his dad. I'm not being sick. It's just he talks about his dad a hell of a lot. Like an unhealthy amount. Right. Please don't kill me. Right. You know what? I'm gonna hope that it doesn't have... I'm pretty sure it does have fly tokens though. So the fact it's kicking my arse like this is really annoying. A parrot of all things. Polywanakaka. Oh man. So tomorrow I will be streaming again, and it will actually be a horror game this time, a scary one. I'll actually take the time to set it all up and everything. I've got the list, so I know every game I'm going to be playing. There might be health in here, I hope. Health, please. Yeah, there is. Let's save that parrot for last. Clearly that's the boss of this area. This is one of my favourite levels right here, the army channel. It's a lot of fun. But we're not doing it today. I would happily stream this game to completion. Obviously not for Terrorthon, but I would. There's an achievement to beat this game in an hour and a half. I don't know if I can do it, but I will try. You guys know me. I don't turn down a challenge. Whenever I say, oh, that sounds too hard, I won't do that. The seed is already planted. And then I start talking myself into it. And before I know it, I'm doing it. I never thought I would do the original Resident Evil 3 knife only. Like, even now, that's kind of insanity. Like, to think about that was rough, but somehow we pulled it off on stream, no less. We've had a hell of a journey when you think about it. All the things we've accomplished together. Right, can I run up here? Yeah. So obviously the ancient Egyptians needed their Sky TV here. This is with their satellite dish. Ah, I misjudged the karate kick. And if I die, I'm gonna have to get all these fly tokens again. That's the sucky part. But if I can get one more paw print, I'll get all my health back and an extra hit point. And there's definitely another paw print here, otherwise I would have got the achievement saying that I got them all. So if I can just find that. Superhero had Goku not know meditation techniques? I don't remember that part. Oh, I do remember that actually. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, And oh, there's one. Oh, quick, quick, quick. Get on the boat, get on the boat. I want it now. Don't care how, I want it now. Yeah, boy. And that was the last one, too. There we go. We're gonna fuck that parrot up. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how Super has made Goku into a super idiot. He was always kind of dumb, but Super just took it way too far. And the whole thing about not knowing what kissing was, give me a break. I don't care how naive you are, like, you know what kissing is. Especially if you have 2 children with a woman, like, come on. There we go, so it did have fly tokens. It's a good thing we came back to show it what was what. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a bonus coin that we have to... Wait. Is that a paw print up there? But I thought I got them all. It is a paw print. So that achievement's broken. Right, well, as an upstanding member of the Retro Achievements community, I feel it is my obligation to inform you that your achievement is broken and you should fix it. And Beerus can... Yeah, I know! Like, I thought by tournament... Let's see these palm trees, I'm telling you. I would have sworn I got that one already. Yeah, Beerus... I don't even care about all that anymore. Like, Beerus remains one of my favourite characters, but... He can be whatever power the creators want him to be. Oh, I tell you something. I'm glad this is all coming up, because I was thinking about this today. Something I want to raise with you. Has this thought ever occurred to anyone else, or is it just me? And I realise how big-headed and self-important that sounds, but I swear I've never seen anyone else make this observation. Do you think the Xenos are supposed to be the audience? Think about it, right? Tournament of Power. You've got the 2 Xenos, oops, watching the fight, and at one point the fight's moving so fast that they can't see it. And they start bitching and moaning, it's like, oh, I can't even see what's happening. And then the Grand Priest is like, for now, just enjoy this fight in super fast motion. And the whole idea that he can erase everything, just like the fan base could. You know, if we really hated something, we could will it out of existence. I'm convinced the Xenos are supposed to be like the fans. So they're basically calling us spoiled brats. Which a lot of Dragon Ball fans are, there's no denying it. But yeah, I swear, maybe I should put out a video on it, because I swear I've not seen anyone else make this observation. But I'm convinced they're supposed to be making fun of us. Okay, these guys are annoying. And you know the whole, they quote Jiren, like, warrior, sleep, and... I don't know, I'm convinced, I'm certain they're supposed to be making fun of us. Cause you know what fan bases can be like? We can be like rabid dogs. Oh, the achievement was forgetting enough to upgrade my health. Okay, the achievement wasn't broken after all. Right, okay. Kirsten, are you back yet? Because I'm about to finish this world as well. Or the hub, anyway. And I refuse to do the Christmas level because I may just be saving that for a different video. Not Terrorthon, obviously. Kirsten, you're here. Alright. Perfect. Just hang on a little second here, Kirsten. I'm gonna quickly wrap up this world. And then it's time for your movie. Oh, what a dickish place to put that. Oh, come the... That's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Isn't it, Peppy? I didn't realise you moved there. Look, hello. So now we gotta go all the way back up there to get 1 fly token. Even if I'd got it, I still would have had to go all the way back up. Oh, check! Oh, I didn't even. How did I not mention this? Look, 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 look. Lock Gex monster! Ho ho ho! Represent, my boy. Right. So we got, I think, 1 more bonus coin to get, which I forget where it is, but I seem to remember it being quite tricky. And then the rest of the fly tokens. Like, can I just save anywhere? Yes, I can. Perfect. So, let's find our way back up there. What do you plug the disk drive in with? Is it USB? If it's anything other than USB, that would be a massive pain by the sounds of it. But here we are. God. Wait, what does that say? Sheep, goats. I thought it said goals. Like, what? I still don't get the joke, but... Right, isn't the bonus coin somewhere around here? Don't I have to make a kind of crazy jump to get it? Or is it on the other side? Oh, that stupid fly token. I'm gonna get that last. Let me just gather what's up here, because I don't feel like doing that whole lap again. But yeah, there's definitely a bonus coin hidden somewhere around here in a dickish place. So that's that. So the mine will now be open. Yeah, I think the bonus coin's over this way somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this jumps harder than it looks. See? Instead of hamburger hill, hot dog hill. Good stuff. Right, wrong way. I can never find my way back up quickly. That's why I'm so terrible in bed. Because once I pop out, I just can't get back in again. You know how it is. Or maybe you don't. I hope you don't. Right, I can't tell from up here. Is that chest opened? Yeah, it is. Okay. Did I go around here already? No premarital gex. Ha! Get it? No, I don't. Please explain. No, that's not happening. Okay. Enough with a dialogue with myself, and let's move on. Can you imagine if Beer's trained became a big tanky Cornish Rex cat? Right, how... Got it. Right, cool. So that's that one dealt with. And to get back up, it's over here. Let's look for the drain pipe. I think that's your visual cue. That's another thing. Why didn't they do anything with Buff Boo? I forget its official name, but you know when Majin Buu trained for the Tournament of Power and got skinny? They didn't do anything with that. It was like a very short like cameo pretty much, and then you never saw it again. Oh, come on. Oh, that's... I knew this would be annoying. Wasted potential right there. Can't dive in this water. I guess it's not deep enough. Oh, what have I done? I've made the camera too close. Okay, L2. Yeah, actually, I'd recommend this entire series if you've never played them before. Just don't expect masterpieces. They did certainly... No! I was trying to do it while I run up. They certainly have their issues, clearly. But they're worth the play. And emulating PS1 is cake nowadays. I think I could even do it when I had Windows XP. Maybe. I don't really remember. Did I do it with XP? No, maybe I didn't actually. Right, come on, Gex, please. Yes, right. But that's not the last bonus coin? Okay, maybe it's in here. Yeah, there was no reason for his back to be damaged, and that didn't make sense in the first place. I don't care if he was caught off guard. 17 should not be that powerful. It makes no sense. Do you know something else I found out? Do you know in the manga, all the Cell Juniors regenerated, and Android 17 has tamed them into looking after that island? Why wasn't that in the show? I love the Cell Juniors, or at least I love their design. They don't have a whole lot of personality, but... I remember one of the Dragon Ball AF things. Okay, so... I've done that. So I've missed a bonus coin somewhere? Where the hell? Where? In the pyramid? Let me see. Yeah, I missed one somewhere. I might just look up a guide, because I've beaten this game a few times, so I feel no shame in checking. But yeah, no Cell Juniors. What a bummer. Oh yeah, sorry, so another thing that would have been pretty cool that fans have speculated on is that one of the Cell Juniors got away and then grew up and then became super powerful. I would be into that. Because it would kinda bring Cell back. It wouldn't be the same organism, but it would be his offspring. That's pretty damn close. Right. In here, perhaps? So here's the secret. Bonus coin. What the fuck? This game is all kinds of buggy. It's not up there. No. It's not. Pretty sure it's not in here, but I'll double check. I think I looked everywhere here. Nope. Once we get this bonus coin, that's it. I've went for an extra 20 minutes. Give myself a pat in the back. Goddamn right. I'm Ronnie Pickering. I will give myself a pat in the back. And I can show you who I am! If you've not seen the Ronnie Pickering video, please do it. Man. First chance you get. It's so funny. Some amped up English Yorkshire driver just losing the rag for no good reason. Just acting like a complete baby. Yeah, Ronnie Pickering. It's worth a look. Am I just gonna Google it? Save us time. So this is Lake Flaccid, right? I have to admit that's quite funny. Lake Flaccid. So we did that. We opened this up. There's no coin. Where have we not been? We've been the army channel, the Egyptian channel, the mine. Yeah, we definitely went in the mine. Screw it, I'm gonna look it up. Gex 3 Lake Flaccid bonus coins. Here we are. You ready? No worries, Kirsten. I'll be done in 2 minutes. Just need to find the bonus coins. Are you not going to tell me? What kind of wiki are you if you don't even tell me where they are? Right, that's no use. Right, okay, maybe here. No? Oh, I need to look up a text guide, for God's sake. Right, let me take out Lake Flaccid, maybe then it will come up. Right, here we are. Right, mission control, we've done that. Lake Flaccid, here we are. Bonus coins. Oh, you are joking. It doesn't list the bonus coins. This guide. It's got the... Oh no, here they are, I'm an idiot. Use the cart of brown stuff outside the entrance to hop. Oh, that's right, I remember now. Okay. So we're going to the top of the mine. So I'll probably be muted for the movie, Kirsten, because I've had my earphones in and I'm in pain. Like I'm getting old. Having my earphones in is sore. So you know, I'll unmute when I have something to say. But for the most part, I'll be muted. Wonder where old Skyboy's been today. Right, say no to bugs. Oh, as in say no to drugs. Oh, I just got that. Say no to bugs. Haha, that's hilarious. Oh, no, no. Oh, go. Okay, okay. Right, so we gotta use this to... Yeah, I see it. There it is. Alright. There we go. Happy with that. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Kirsten is about to host Van Helsing, which came out in, what, 2004? Something like that? 2005? Maybe even... Yeah, no, it must have been that. So I hope you'll be there on Discord to watch it. I will be. And I'll see you tomorrow with an actual horror game. A scary one, too. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Love you all. Take care, and bye for now.